You recently made a new music performance thing, show, concert, piece with Alena Kiszter, and it was presented at her master recital for Baroque recorder, early music. And you told me yesterday a little bit about it, and I don't know, maybe people who watch this have seen it or seen things, excerpts or whatever. I guess my question would be, what were the very beginnings of this collaboration together? Like, kind of a question of process. How did the piece at the take off at the very beginning, like the very first Botschaft, like the first offerings to each other of ideas? Did, for example, like, did one of you just go say, hey, I want to make this thing, blah, 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 help me? Or
I mean, this goes way back. This goes like pre-COVID, BC. Basically, she was participating in a recorder festival competition thing in Israel. And she needed a piece by an Israeli composer.
I remember they won, didn't they?
You're talking about Sfera.
I'm talking about Sfera. Okay.
Yeah. She was also like, in the finals, but at the end, I think she didn't win.
I get them confused because she used to play with Sfera, kind of.
Yeah, they were in the same sphere of influence.
In the same class, pretty much.
So she participated in this competition, and she needed a piece by an Israeli composer. She could, of course, choose something from like dead composers or like composers that she didn't know, but
just like found pieces, found texts.
Exactly. Yeah. But she knew an Israeli composer in Graz. So like, this was the same story with Sfera, right? Like, they asked me if I want to write a piece for them. So she also asked me if I want to write a piece. And of course, like, you know the way I work. Like, I never like write a piece for someone. I write a piece with someone. So we sat down, we started brainstorming, like, what could we do? What do we want to do? Like, it was very clear we want to do like a performance thing, something between like theater, performance art, and music. We had the idea of like her talking into the recorder, and then we started thinking of texts, and she was just like working on this text by Otetea, like a German translation of this old French Baroque text. It's like the first textbook for like learning the recorder. So we decided we want to do something with that. We took the first chapter of this book, and this went very well, and then we just continued on. Like, we had this like kind of hiatus during COVID time, but after that we just continued working on it. And
okay, now I'm going to make my question a little bit more interesting. What was the hardest part then that emerged in this like cooperative composition? What was the challenge in this cooperative composition which you had not expected, which then arose through communicating and trying to make it?
I think the challenge is always that like two different people like always have like different sensibilities and like tastes in art and music. So of course there's always points like that we don't agree 100%. Like, someone presents an idea and like the other person like needs to like deal with the situation, even if it's an idea like they don't like how do they deal with this. But I feel like this is like a general thing. Like, I've been working with so many musicians on so many pieces. I feel like I have managed to like build like a technique in a way to like work with people, even if like we have like very different taste and artistic sensibilities. But yeah, sometimes it requires like a long discussion, and like this is most of the work. Actually, most of the work is not composing. Most of the work is just like discussing and coming up with ideas, rejecting whatever we don't like, saving whatever we do like, and then thinking how we can combine all of these ideas together to something that is like somewhat comprehensible. So like, I mean, it was really interesting now, but because when we worked on the second chapter, we worked mainly on Zoom, because like she's here in Austria and I'm in Israel, and so we had like these weekly meetings where we would basically like brainstorm for an hour for months, I think, until we finally like managed to like crystallize the idea and write it down as like something that is actually like presentable to an audience.
Yeah, I had like something. I thought about something during it, but I'm trying to recall, trying to remember what I my like association.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm losing it. I need to get more back into the game.
So, to getting back in the game.
Get back into the game.